Hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, bringing you another super awesome Minecraft episode. And in today's episode, we return to the Scarland roller coaster project to work on our lift hill by adding flags and powered rails and all sorts of other great stuff. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back to Scarland, and it's always great to have you here for another super awesome build. And once again, we're working on our roller coaster in Scarland here, and as you can see, the lift hill is really starting to come together. We've got our track design, we've got the main lift all arranged and ready to go, but now we just need a way to get up. So we need to work on our chain lift power system. So going up there, of course, we're going to work on with our power rails, but try to find a way to make the power rails not go too fast, because we don't want to zip all the way up the hill. We don't want to have kind of unrealistic chain lift hill where you go super speed up. We want to have a real slow kind of chugging feel going up. Like we talked about before, we wanted to do kind of a slope going up instead of just, go straight into a straight up, straight down. We want to have gentle slopes into the track. And it's the same kind of philosophy with the speed, We don't want to be going up too fast, but we want to be going down, faster. You just want to create that little bit more realistic feel. All right, so let's get some supplies together. Close our creeper gate. There we go. So just some basic supplies that we might need. These are just kind of basic things. Now in this section over here, I'm going to be grabbing some quartz stairs and some different colored wools because we're going to be doing some really cool banners and flags and all sorts of good stuff. But before we do that, we just need to get a couple materials here. There we go. And I'm just going to top that off. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And then of course we need to grab some powered rails. Very cool. And then I think I'm actually going to be using some levers, and just in case, I'm going to bring this with me, and I think I'm actually going to bring some of these guys, just in case. We'll see. All right, take our super express tunnel down here to our sheep farm. Hello, my friends. Hello. How are you all doing down here? Good, good. A little crowded, I know. I'm sorry. All right, so just need to grab a couple bits of wool here. Looking good. All right. And then I'm just going to bring, let's see, I'm just going to bring maybe 2 of those, and then let's top off our inventory with 1 more set. There we go, looking good, and let's get started here. So let's head topside, and yeah, so I'll meet you over at the roller coaster. All right, and welcome back to the roller coaster station here. But before we join the line, I need your help with coming up with a cool name for our new pickaxe. I would like to theme it towards steel roller coasters. We themed our axe selection name for, wood roller coasters, axe wood. But I feel like a steel roller coaster fits a pickaxe. So let me know what you think would be a cool name for our new pickaxe. So maybe your favorite steel roller coaster or something along those lines. Definitely leave me a comment as the video goes on as you come up with a cool name. Or you can tweet me. I'll have a link in the description for my Twitter. All right, so let's call ourselves a minecart. And what we're going to do is we're going to board this and then gauge how far the station will, propel us up the hill. Like we talked about before, we don't want this to go super fast. We want this to be kind of a heartbeat chug. There we go. Okay, so we completely stopped right there. And then we stopped, a really kind of fast momentum here. So I'm going to go in the middle and I'm going to cut out this section right there. So if you're doing this too, just find the area where you start to slow down from your station. Once the station has propelled you as far as you can go, get into this position right here, okay? Add 2 rails, all right? And then we're gonna sneak on down here, and I'm gonna see if this is gonna be the appropriate spot. There we go. Oh, we're 1 over. Let me fix that, Let me cut that guy out. There we go, swap that in there. So I went with levers over, a redstone block or a torch, because it allows us not to have, any clashing colors or light. That's also why we can't do the supports under the roller coaster yet until we get these levers in place. But as you can see, this is perfect. Works out really good. It doesn't have, the activator rails aren't activated. Looks pretty good. All right, so from here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So we're going up about 10. So from that block over there, we're going to go up to about 10, and then we're going to do that once again, and then continue this pattern all the way up. So that's the spacing is going to be 10. That's going to be, I think, the perfect spacing that I had in a test world. But of course, once you get into the, the real world, once you're really actually working on a particular thing, there's always areas for, trial and adjust. But I think this is going to be a good spacing. And now I'm going to continue that 10 spacing all the way up. The sad, sad remains of a former creeper inspector. Alright, and welcome back. So let's call ourselves a minecart, and I think we've got ourselves a really good situation here. So let's get in our minecart. There we go. And there we go. We're off. So we've spaced this out. So from right here, it is 26 all the way up into here. And then these are all spaced out by 10. So as you can see, it creates that amazing kind of chugging, very suspenseful feel as we go up here. And yeah, like we talked about, we didn't want it to go super fast, straight up and then straight down. We wanted to create, a slow kind of feel, and then we kind of arch over this top here. Watch this. Looking good, looking good. Haha, then once we get up here, we can kind of look around, realize we are way up here, and then slowly but surely, farther and farther, and down we go. Haha, looking super fancy. But yeah, I think that's a good, speed and a good height, and I think the lift hill has pretty much completed that point. So now what we can work on now is getting some flags all set up and we're ready to go. So I don't know if I'm going to do 2 large flags at the top of the lift hill. I've been kind of going back and forth on that. What I do think we're going to do is we're going to take out probably about 5 or so small flags going up the lift hill. So I think that would be pretty cool. So let's get up here and start working on that. All right, welcome back. So at each one of these little powered stations right there, we're going to do a flag. So I'm going to start a little flagpole going up here. And then, of course, we're going to do another one there, going all the way up. So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to start one right there. And we're going to do like a nice little design here at the bottom to kind of tie it into the supports. But we're going to do a lot of that later once we get, some of this stuff, worked on. We'll cut out like that piece there, and then we'll go under here a little bit more. And we'll just create that little, kind of arch thing right there. So I think that'll look pretty good. Okay, so we're going to swap that out, bring this down, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we're going to go up to about 6. So then let's go up to about, that's probably high enough. I don't think I want to go any higher than that. There we go. Whoops, place that up top. There we go. Okay, so now what we need to do is work on some scaffolding. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, so we need to get some scaffolding going. So we're going to start to build up that along here. There we go. Just scoot over here just a bit. There we go. Perfect. All right, clear that out. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take this out 1 block. So only 1 wide. So 1 wide. Okay. And at this point, it's kind of up to you to kind of create a pattern that has some form of a natural flow to it. So you want to think, is the wind blowing very hard? Is it fully, kind of extended out and flowing in the wind? Or is it just kind of hanging there, just kind of, flopping around in the breeze? So for this, I feel like we kind of want it to be kind of really kind of blustery wind. So we're going to kind of flow this out to about there. Okay. And then we're going to sneak down here, place that like so, go like that, and then extend this out like that. And then let's see, this is where it gets difficult in survival to really get some of these, these details in there. But look at that, put that right there. Okay, now we're going to grab out our quartz slabs and we're going to add a decorative top to this. So I think this will look really cool. So we're going to add that decorative top like that. And then right up here, what I want to do is I want to loop it back. So I want to loop it back. All right, so I'm going to take that out there. I'm going to sneak over here. There we go. I'm going to place that right there. Then I'm going to place another one as a tip. There we go. Sweet. There we go. And then I want to sneak on down here like so. And then we're going to place these guys, let's see, get these in the right orientation. There we go. Place those ones under here like that. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So I kind of want to stay between like 7 and 8 or so, around there. I think would be a good number for the length of the flag. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's going to look amazing from a distance. So of course, then we're going to work our way back up to here. Okay. So I want to show you another one of these because each one needs to be random. Each one needs to have a sense of kind of a random, flow to it. Of course, they're around the same length and all that good stuff, but they also are being, manipulated by the wind in much different ways. So each one is going to be just a little bit different. There we go. And then work our way up here. Looking good, looking good. And of course, we'll get some scaffolding built up. All right. And we'll swap that off, grab that, and then work that way up again here. So we'll work that up to about 3. There we go. Extend our scaffolding up. There we go. And then let's bring this up an additional 3. And of course, we'll place our topper on the top. Here we go. Give that flagpole that nice flagpole feel. Oh, the scar mistakes are real. Oh, the scar mistakes are real. Come on. There we go. Sweet. Okay. And then let's jump down here just a smidge bit more. There we go. So we don't want this one to look identical. No, we don't want that at all. So what we're going to do on this one is we're going to just maybe do 1 on that side. There we go. And then we'll kind of bring it like that. And then we'll kind of bring that out. And then I'm thinking for this one, we could jump on over here. And then maybe, let's see, let's do another one right there. And then from here, let's actually have it kind of flow itself down. So let's grab that over here. And then let's see. There we go. And then, how do we want to do this one? Let's do this one. Let's do this one like this. Let's actually bring it like that. Yeah, something like that. Just a little bit different. Just a little bit different. And of course, we can always refine this stuff. So once you get something that you think's it's adequate. I like that, but it's just adequate. Then you take some looks from a distance. You get your different perspectives on it. And I think that's what we'll do in a minute once we get one of these done. There we go. And then get under here. And then add the little extra decorative detail like so. There we go. Bring that one to there. Awesome. There we go. And let's make sure we're keeping that within that 7 to 8 or so blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's close enough. That's close enough. There we go. All right, so let's jump down here and kind of get a look at how this looks like from a distance. It's always important to kind of take a break, take a breath, walk away from what you're working on, and then get, almost a fresh pair of eyes, just to look from a distance, make sure everything's looking good. There we go. Awesome. All right, there we go. Oh, those do look pretty good. Yeah, once we get each one of those all lined up there, it's going to look really cool. This one in particular, I may change that block that kind of goes down. See how that one, there's one block and then it goes down 1. I may kind of refine that a little bit. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So just kind of continuing that pattern and continue it all the way up. So let's get it done. All right, and welcome back and take a look at our new flags looking super awesome from below. So we have 2 more to put on and they're actually a lot of fun to build. At first I was kind of dreading it a little bit, like, it'd be really kind of repetitive, but each one has a unique style to it and its own little character, which is kind of fun to make. But I haven't actually seen it from this angle going up. Oh, I kind of like that. That looks really cool as we kind of walk on our maintenance, side of the track. And as you kind of, work your way up the roller coaster lift hill here, you can see each and every one of these kind of glowing as you get closer and closer to the top up here. And this snow's kind of bothering me. I wish there was a way not to have this happen, but anyway, I think those look really cool. So let me know. Give me some feedback on what you think of the new little flags. And yeah, so let's get some scaffolding built up here and work on our final set. And let's see, we're going to, bring this up just a little bit farther here. There we go. Looking good, looking good. I'll place that there. Nice. And then we'll work on, of course, getting these all situated to their proper order once we work on the supports. There we go. And then, of course, we bring this up to, bring that up just about 1 more block. There we go. Oops, there we go. Scar mistake. Scar mistake. What would an episode would be without a couple scar mistakes? There we go. All right, so this is so much fun. So kind of just finding that flow. You just kind of work with it a little bit, find that flow of the banner. And one thing I like to do for this one here is to kind of bring it in a little bit. So bring it in maybe a little like that. And bring it over here. So you just kind of envision, just kind of like even take your arm and kind of wave it a little bit. And then you can kind of, visualize how a flag would be, flowing off of a flagpole. See how it kind of goes like that. And then as it kind of flows a little bit more this way, the weight of it kind of brings itself down a little bit. So you can kind of go like that. So you can kind of visualize. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I like to keep these to about 7. I like to keep them pretty uniformed. There we go. And I don't like to go any more than about 2 to 3 blocks down. So let's keep this one about here. So let's bring it out 1 more. And I'm going to say, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to bring it over 1 more like this. I'm going to swing it like that so it's kind of blowing out and then coming back in. All right, so swap that off, grab that, and then we're going to click and a clock. There we go, looking good. And then oh no, don't die, Scar. Oh, don't die. Today has been a really, it's one of those days, you know, I'm sure you guys are having those days when it's just, you know, nothing ever seems to go right. I've had to re-record a couple areas of this video because, you know, technical difficulties and stuff like that. And it's just one of those days when you just have to shake your head and just keep going. You know, like Dory once said, you just got to keep swimming. Just got to keep swimming. All right, there we go. And then let's see. Let's make sure that's lined up. Beautiful. Oh, why are you like that? I don't want you to be like that. I want you to be in a proper orientation. But I think it'll be like that because, oh no, we can do it like that. Perfect. Wonderful. There's always a way around it. There we go. At least one thing worked out. At least one thing today worked out. There we go. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then work our way up one more. There we go. And there's our 6th block. And we'll grab our little topper here and place that on top. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so this is our last one. So let's have some fun. Let's really try to figure out how to make this one look cool, being the top one. Let's see. All right, let's work our way out. Let's work our way out. And then this one I feel like that would be blowing the most, being at the very top here. So let's think about maybe a 2 wide there, and I'm going to bring it inward a little bit. So it's kind of flowing this way, kind of working its way out like that. All right, so that's about 4. Okay, so we'll work our way down just a smidge here. There we go. And then we're going to scaffold out just a little bit more like so. There we go. All right. And then let's see. Let's bring it down. Let's actually bring it down. There we go. Let's get some scaffolding going. And then I think I'm going to go like this. Yeah, let's go off on an angle. See how it kind of flows like that? And then let's say we go like that. So that is 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do one more going straight out because this one has a little bit more of a wind blow to it. So let's go right there. Nice. All right, so then we'll sneak on under here and add our little decorative trim. Okay, there we go. Clear our scar mistake out of the way. Oh, I got an idea. No, please don't die. Please don't die. Okay, I got an idea. Let's take our little tip here and let's actually move it right here. Let's cut that out. There we go. Perfect. There we go. That'll look great. All right, so we'll cut that all out of there. All right, and then this is our final one right here. Let's finish it up by getting up top. And one thing I'm thinking about, and I haven't decided yet, is to do 2 very large flags at the very top. So one there going outwards here. And I've been thinking about that as we go along here, thinking, you know, would that be cool? And I don't know. So I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. Do you think to frame up the whole lift hill, having 2 large flags here and there would look good? If so, I think I'll do those on our live stream today on Twitch, as long as I'm feeling okay. I'm a little under the weather today, so hopefully there'll be a stream. So stay tuned, check my Twitter, of course, to see if there's any updates on when the actual live stream will be. So I usually try to update at least an hour or so before I go live. So hopefully there will be a live stream. I'm definitely still planning on it, as long as I'm feeling okay. All right, so let's roll on down. There we go. Perfect. Nice. And let's jump on over here and we'll see. Hopefully this looks good. Cross your fingers, everyone. All right. Are you ready for the reveal? Reveal. Haha. Oh, that does look good. Oh, I'm loving it. I think that is a good decision. So, of course, you are the judge if it's good or not. So let me know. Is that something you guys like? And is it something we should keep up here? Personally, I like it, but like I said, you're the judge of this, so let me know. And there we go, guys. I thank you so much for watching today. Hopefully you enjoyed the flag design, and maybe you can even incorporate these flags into your own build somehow. If you're maybe not even building a roller coaster, you can incorporate it into your, your towers or your, maybe even your castle, anything. Well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. Like that, and then we'll place the stair on top of that. So something like that I think might look cool. But as you can see, this is pretty detailed. Like, I think this will look good from a distance, especially when you're like, whoa, there's the Scarland roller coaster from a distance. I think it'll look pretty cool. But yeah, so let me kind of refine this a little bit.